A code yellow is designed for a tornado warning. Local radio stations will announce all tornado watches, warnings, and alerts provided to them by the National Weather Service. Information relative to a natural disaster other than on campus must be conveyed either to the president of the college or the vice president for instructional services by duly authorized city, county, or state personnel. All faculty, staff, and students on campus should know the signs of a tornado, the difference between a watch and a warning, and know what to do for their own protection. The National Weather Service issues two types of tornado alerts. A tornado watch means that tornadoes and severe thunderstorms are possible. This means that weather conditions are such that a tornado may develop. Normal operations of the college will continue. Employees should keep a close eye on changing weather conditions and plan to take shelter if a tornado is sighted. A tornado warning means that a tornado has been sighted by radar. Take shelter immediately. Remember that tornadoes can form and move quickly. Therefore, there may not be adequate time to issue a warning. Be alert and be prepared to take appropriate measures. A weather watch or warning notification may be received by the National Weather Service, radio, television, weather monitor, emergency broadcast system, in-person, emergency services, two-way radios. Weather alert radios will be located strategically across the college's campus. Hazardous weather conditions can develop in seconds and may not allow for formal means of communication. In the event an employee feels that weather is immediately threatening or a tornado watch is issued by the National Weather Service by the weather alert radios, they will contact the building coordinator. Each building coordinator will be responsible for notifying all department, staff, and faculty in their building that the college is under a tornado watch. Normal operations are not to be interrupted unless a tornado warning is issued, and if sirens are activated, proceed immediately to the nearest designated shelter. When a tornado warning is issued by the National Weather Service, all individuals on campus will proceed to the nearest designated shelter in the building where they are located. Shelter areas will depend on your location at the time of the tornado warning. Refer to the posted evacuation plans in each classroom for locations of tornado shelters. The mass notification system provides alerts in the following formats: text message or phone alert if you have registered with the service. Alert strobe lights located on ceiling or wall will flash. Voice notification will be audible with warning message. If employees and students are in the building, stay in the building and go immediately to the designated tornado shelters at the lowest level. If you are outside, immediately enter the nearest building and proceed to the nearest shelter area. Vehicles do not offer sufficient protection. Go to a more substantial shelter. Multi-level buildings use identified fallout shelters, use first-floor interior hallways, use restrooms or other enclosed small areas away from large glass areas or large open rooms. If hallways are suitable, use the inside wall of a room opposite the side of the corridor from which the storm is approaching. Instruct others to turn off lights and electronic equipment in the room and proceed to the designated shelter, but do not leave the building. Provide assistance to those with disabilities. Appropriate buildings are instructional classroom buildings, the library, conference rooms, and offices with no windows. Rooms with large glass areas should not be used as shelters. Persons should get under something sturdy, stay away from windows, doors, and outside walls. The head should be protected. If outdoors and you are unable to seek shelter, lie flat in a nearby ditch and shield your head with arms. Response forces will be needed to assist the injured, limit damage from fire or power outages, prevent looting, and assist with recovery operations such as food, shelter, and debris removal. Persons with weather alert radios will monitor radios for an all clear or code white signal. Remember, always remain in your sheltered areas until the tornado warning is over. Do not leave the building or initiate a building evacuation during these circumstances. When severe weather strikes, power may be disrupted, causing alarms to sound. If fire is not immediately present and a clear exit is maintained, everyone should remain until severe weather is no longer a threat.
Attention, attention! This building is now under a code yellow alert. A tornado warning or severe weather alert has been issued. All occupants please proceed to the nearest designated emergency shelter in the building. Please remain in the emergency shelter until a code white situation all clear has been issued.
If employees and students are in the building, stay in the building and go immediately to the designated tornado shelters. Instruct others to turn off lights and electronic equipment in the room and proceed to the designated shelter, but do not leave the building. Provide assistance to those with disabilities. Persons should get under something sturdy, stay away from windows, doors, and outside walls. The head should be protected.